Hello everybody, this is Steve from Old Boy Moto. G'day everyone, welcome back to another episode. Got something different today. It's a beautiful day today and I thought I'll drag this little bike out. So it's a homemade, would you call it a mini bike? I'm not sure. But it's a homemade motorcycle. And it's based on an old style look, I guess, not particularly anything. The frame and most of the fittings and everything were made by a good friend of mine. Did a great job. Made the tank and made the electrical box and the chain guard and made everything so it fits. We put a modern type front end on it. It's got a rigid rear end and most of it is postie, old postie. The rims are narrower on the old posties so we could get those tyres on. The hubs are later and the rims are old, so I've had those relaced with stainless spokes. So it worked out pretty good, and the original idea was that we were going to produce these. And I put the feelers out there and we just got inundated and I panicked and I just wasn't going to commit to it. There was people all over Australia wanting them. So it could have been probably a good little business, but I just wasn't ready. But we did learn a lot from it and we had fun doing it. I'm pretty sure my mate Renee had a bit of a good time doing it and learned a few things. And it's just a bit of fun to have around at the moment. It's a good display thing, and so I'm going to let it rust a bit more and then put a bit of oil or something over it to preserve that rust. And I'm going to try and match the tank with a bit of fake paint rust sort of thing, and maybe sandblast the bicycle guards and get them to go a bit rusty as well. And I guess so the next question you guys are probably wanting to ask me is, does it go? Well, does it ever? What I've done is I've given it a bit more legs because it's a light bike. So there's plenty of power. It's a 110, it's a Lifan engine. It's not an original postie engine. These come right up to 160s, I think. Gee, 160 would be a bit much for it. Yeah, so I've gone for a bigger sprocket at the front and it's given it more top end, so it'll pull 100 Ks. I've had it up to 100 Ks. It's a bit frightening, but it'll get there. It's a 4-speed semi-automatic. And yeah, the brakes are excellent, so it pulls you up. The light is just there for show, so is the tail light at the moment. It's not hooked up or anything. It's just been sitting around for years, and I pulled it out and got it all going. It's running now, so I'll put this camera up on my head and we'll go for a bit of a ride on. I'll give you an idea of what it goes like. It's got electric start. I've got a little battery in there as well. But the battery's probably run down a little bit, so I'm going to be kick-starting it. So, righto guys, I'll put this camera on my head and we'll go for a bit of a blast. Okay, so first thing, before we get on it, we'll better go for some fuel. Turn it to on. No, that's off. Sorry, that's on. Recently had to replace a filter here because the filter I had on it was clogging. It was one of those U-Butte washable ones and just had nothing but problems with them. The bike wouldn't run properly. And also, ignition on, contact, and we'll give it a kick. Nearly. She might have just Right, so I've managed to start it. What I think it is there's a bit of a flow problem happening from the tank to the carby, and something to do with an airlock, I think. And it's a bugger to start sometimes because of it, but once all that's filled up, it seems to run okay. I can just see it bubbling through there. It's coming through okay, so that's all right. We'll take it for a go. As you can see, it's popping away nice. Just pops away really well. So how it works is, yeah, that's running okay now. First, second, third, fourth. Downshift, it's up that way. So I'm in first, no clutch. So away we go. I'll just she gets up and goes all right. Here we go. No one here, so. There you go, there it is. It's a bit of fun. Yeah, I might mess around with it. It's well worth having. It's just good memories of the little project and everything else. So hope you enjoyed that, guys. I actually had a little bit of fun riding that. Cheers, see you next time.